Hi. See, everyone says he's a missile man, but I see him as a man of miracles. Some of the few incidents I like to share with you because I'm just thinking if this information is not reachable here and it will not that much suitable anywhere because YouTube is big. My dear respected ladies and gentlemen, it was fine early morning, maybe 3 or 4 a.m. One fisherman in the sea catching the fishes with his small boat. And that time he was informed by his fellow man that his wife got delivery pain at midnight and it's a boy baby and asked him to go and see his wife and baby without wasting time. But he replied him with a very happy heart and what he said is very important. I cannot meet my son in empty hands. Need to catch more fishes so that I can buy the sweets, fruits and necessaries for my wife and baby. Later that baby boy was getting ready for school as a younger boy with four siblings. And it was a World War II where train will not stop at his village, so he was a clever boy helping his family funding by putting a newspaper every day along with his cousin and his brother, and he was at the age of 7 to 8 running along the railway station to pick the newspaper with the running train. He was noted by one of the school teacher that he was good enough to pick the knowledge. He said to his father that you can send your son to me for free tuition at a morning time, which he takes only for 5 students for every year. So you don't want to miss the opportunity. He joined the tuition so that it continues waking up early morning in 4 a.m., running for a newspaper work, tuition and school, and again to market to collect the money for the newspaper at the evening. So no rest at all, keeping on running with the loads on shoulder for his family. But we have to see one heart-touching incidents that here the one day his mom giving him a chapati, that to five because he like it. And later he came to know that his mother doesn't had the dinner at all. So he felt emotional and hugged her tightly, saying, Amma, you are my everything. Let's go for his main important changing life turning point. It was science class. He used to sit in last bench and teacher was explaining about how birds are flying with his feathers and the elevation, lifting and flying in the same speed along with the groups. He described very clearly and importantly, he asked whether you students understand it or not. Then students said, no sir, we have not understand. So that he took all the students to the seashore and practically explaining to them how the birds flies. And this was the turning point. He was thinking day and night. He fixed his mind to become a pilot. He asked his teacher how to become a pilot, and he said, first you need to finish your school with good result, and then you have to select the college, and you can become a pilot. And that's it, very short and clear answer, and no blah 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 like what I am doing now, because he was an experienced teacher. He knows to answer all type of questions. Okay, then he selected the college with the scholarship, studied well. One day he got a telephone call to his hostel that his mother was sick and he needs to see him. Every mother feels that, right? So he tried to go to his home, but unfortunately he don't have that much money, and that is rupees 60 on that time from Chennai to Rameswaram through train. So he decided to sell his book in the market in one shop. and it was helped by a gentleman saying that I knew this book was gifted to you. It's a great book. And he explained everything. And then the shopperman said, you have this rupees 60, go and meet your mother. When you're returning back, you can give the same amount and get this book. And he was happy with this deal. My dear respected ladies and gentlemen, the person who suffered for this 60 rupees has become the Honorable President of India, and that too called as respectively People's President. He enters the President House with just two suitcases, one with books and one with two dress, and nothing more to have. Sorry, along with one cassette tape recorder to hear his music and songs. He exit out his President House with four suitcases. Now the books counted to three suitcases and one dress suitcase. And this time tape recorder turned to a CD player. Nothing more. See the simplicity here. After his president period, over he continues to teach the students in the college as a visiting professor. Many universities, and one of his, this is Anna University. One day in school function, one fifth standard boy asked him a great question like, what is your biggest achievement in your life which felt more happy? He replied to the school student as very much slowly and easily like, when I involved in rocket, missile and satellite, worked on it, makes me happy to see the success. But one time my friend called me to see the polio affected children's really carrying 4 to 5 kg in their legs to walk. His friend said that you're doing missile which will make pain to people. Please try that technique to relieve the pain. And so he tried to make the device with low weight, and he said that worked well. He's seen lots to smile in children's faces, and they enjoyed walking, running and cycling. He said he felt this moment as a lifelong achievement which makes him very, very happy. In Tamil, he said, Munbu Magirchi, Ipo idu Anandam. That is more happy. He called a Tamil comedian, Actor Vivek, said him that we going to meet global warming. So he said to him, can you do one thing for me? But actually it's not for him, for people, for us. He said, start planting more trees. Actor Vivek asked, how much trees, sir? He said, 1 crore. He shocked and said, how can I do it, sir? You just start it and automatically it will happen. Yes, actually it happens now with nearly 50 lakhs trees standing in the name of Vivek and Kalam, sir. Both of us not here now. But who says that they passed away? Sorry, I cannot accept it. I could say that they are standing and giving breathe to 5 millions of people every day. So my friends, tomorrow everything will be changed, but nature will not change. So please plant trees. Thank you.